In with me tonight, once again, my good friend, Selwyn Jones. What's up, Selly Sel?
What's going on, GB?
Hey, man, just trying to make it. A lot going on in the sports world, obviously. RJ over there on the boards. Anthony Bailey is in the house as well. We have a lot to talk about in this 1 hour, so let's get started. First of all, I want to start out by giving my no relation to you, of course, Jeremy Jones, a good friend of mine. Go to his YouTube channel, fearbully. This guy's a gamer on YouTube, and he's the one who's actually helping me get rolling with YouTube. But you can also check him out on Twitter at fearbully as well. So Jeremy Jones, fearbully, gamer. He actually streams playing basketball and all of that. So anyone that's interested in gaming, check him out on YouTube, fearbully. But so, man, you know, everything was going good today. Everything was rolling smooth. On the way over here, I hear something. I get a text message about Urban Meyer and his wrongdoing, alleged wrongdoing, actually knowing of an alleged. Well, you know the coach you found last week, Zach Smith,
Right.
the wide receiver coach at Ohio State. He actually, for all who haven't heard, Urban Meyer has been placed on administrative leave.
Yeah.
By the Ohio State Buckeyes athletic department. That means the only way to get fired. That's trouble. That's still trouble. But allegedly, the guy that he fired last week, Urban Meyer, Zach Smith, who's the grandson of Earl.
I did not know that.
You're a coach at Colorado State. They fired him last week for alleged domestic abuse. His wife. Supposedly Meyer. Now, I'm not privy to all details to this point, but supposedly Urban Meyer lied at Big Ten media day and said he knew nothing about the past incidents, the long-going alleged incidents of domestic violence by Zach Smith against his wife. And I'm not sure if that's his former wife as of now or not, but supposedly Urban Meyer went to the Big Ten media day and said that he knew nothing about it. But come to find out, supposedly they have text messages, pictures, and things of that sort that actually spells doom for Ohio State. It actually puts him right into the middle of the fray of knowing, of actually lying to the Big Ten media people and saying he didn't know, and lying to, I guess, the Ohio State investigators as well. From all early accounts, like I said, I'm not privy to all the information right now, but supposedly he actually lied and said he knew nothing about these alleged incidents of domestic violence dating back to 2008 when he was at Florida. And now it's coming out that he did know. And now I don't know if he's admitting that he knew or that he lied, but he had a meeting with the athletic director at Ohio State, and supposedly he's on administrative leave. I don't know what's to come of this, but it kind of spells doom in this day and age with the way domestic violence is frowned upon. And I certainly don't condone it. And hopefully we'll get more intricate details in the coming days. But Urban Meyer is on the out as far as at least being on administrative leave. Now, Zach Smith, this dates back to 2008, Seth?
Yeah, that's the problem. There are two things, and I know we were trying to catch up on some of the facts before we came in here, but the one piece where the ex-wife spoke to Urban Meyer's wife about it, and now we find out it's dating back to 2009. A lot of people don't know this, but Zach Smith was on the staff as an intern in Florida where Urban Meyer was, and he was charged with aggravated assault and some domestic type things, and Urban Meyer was the head coach in Florida. So I'm like, wait a minute now, you brought him on as an intern, how could you not know? So I don't know, man. Normally when you go on administrative leave, you're in some trouble.
Right. Hey, we're going to get back to that real quick. We have a call on the line? Call your name. What do you want to talk about?
What's going on?
What's going on?
I can better hear you.
Who is this? Is this Jeremy?
Yeah.
Jeremy, what's up, man? Hey, I just gave a plug real quick about fearbully on YouTube. What's going on with that, man?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Keeping it good.
Okay, so tell us real quick, briefly in 30 seconds or less, if you can, at least a minute or less, how do they find you on YouTube, and what exactly do you do?
Gaming on PS4, playing 2K, or any other type of game. Being consistent in streaming and being consistent, kind of, I
appreciate you with your help, what you're doing for me, and gonna make sure I keep you in the mix and make sure people definitely know about you as a gamer. Fearbully, YouTube, Jeremy Jones. Thanks for the call, my man.
No problem, no problem.
Okay, see you soon. So, Silver, back to Urban Meyer and his terrible situation that he's now found himself in. So you say in 2008, he was hired as an assistant. Zach Smith was actually his assistant.
He was actually an intern.
An intern.
In Florida. Urban Meyer was the head coach for the Florida Gators, and he hired him as an intern. So whether he was a paid intern or not, when he got in trouble and got aggravated assault, he was charged with that. And whatever the court time or probation, whatever he got, Urban Meyer was the head coach. So I just find it hard to believe that he wouldn't know.
Yeah, well,
you know, that's
I find that hard to believe as well.
It's hard to believe he would know, and I mean, I'm not bashing Urban Meyer. You know, people don't know a lot of times in sports how tight the networks are. So Urban Meyer, when I played in college, was a receivers coach at Colorado State. After he left Ohio State, he went up to Colorado State. I had Earl Bruce as my head coach for a couple years. So a lot of it, you know, you see head coaches pop up at different organizations that run the same program. Well, Earl Bruce gave Urban Meyer his start.
Right.
So I remember, obviously I remember the late great Earl Bruce, but I remember Urban Meyer as a young grad assistant, right, and then our wide receivers coach my junior and senior year. So I probably hadn't talked to Urban in 4 or 5 years. It was, you know, after they won their maybe third, fourth championship, it took like 2 or 3 months to call you back, but he's obviously busy. But I know Urban Meyer, and it's still tough to see one of the greatest coaches and still a friend that we know get into some trouble like this. But it's, when you look at the facts as we know them today, I don't know them all, but when you look at it, I just think it's going to be hard for him to get back on that sideline.
I mean, I do too, man. Things seem very fishy. And to your point about Urban Meyer being in Colorado State, Zach Smith is Earl Bruce's grandson.
Yeah,
and
I did not know that.
Yes, and when he hired Zach Smith as Ohio State's wide receivers coach, he clearly stated that one of the main reasons that he hired Zach Smith, and I want to say almost, he pretty much said, because you know Urban Meyer is a very loyal type of guy. He pretty much said that really the main reason why he hired him was because his grandfather, the late great Earl Bruce, gave him his start as a grad assistant.
That's exactly.
So that's one of the reasons that Urban Meyer actually brought him aboard. And obviously, from the looks of things now, he obviously, well, I'm not gonna say like the facts of. I mean, hey, I'll wait until I'm really in on the situation and really know what's going on. But supposedly, Urban Meyer lied at the Big Ten Media Day saying he did not know about this abuse that's been going on since 2008. He decided to keep Zach Smith on the staff, and now it's coming back to bite him in the you-know-what. So, for us Buckeyes fans, I don't know if we're going to see Urban Meyer back on the sidelines again. And transitioning real quick before we get to some NFL football. And speaking of NFL football, man, you got to show them that Super Bowl ring right quick. You have to put that Super Bowl ring up to the camera. Former Denver Broncos cornerback, 1997. 97?
It was a 97 season,
98. Cornerback, Selma Jones, Willow Ridge, high school teammate, longtime friend, grew up together. Appreciate you being back in the building tonight. But transition real quick, it's a situation Robert Osuna for the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
The Houston Astros decided to sign this guy from the Toronto Blue Jays to trade for him. He's currently serving a 75-game suspension due to domestic violence. Now, obviously, it's something there for him to agree or to not try to appeal a 75 suspension, for MLB to really go after him and hit him that with a 75-game suspension. It's obviously something there, but having said that, I say obviously with a tremendous amount of trepidation, because I don't know facts right now, and a lot of the Houston Astros don't know facts right now. A lot of teammates they're caught between a rock and a hard place because they don't know how to react. Because supposedly the Houston Astros are under a zero tolerance policy. So maybe that zero tolerance means from this point on, after you become a Houston Astro. But we'll touch on that very briefly when we get back from break. 713-789-0096. Selma Jones sitting across from me. I'm your host, Gregory M. RJ on the boards. Anthony Beatty in the house. The Bridge of Light Radio Network.